Hey, what's up, guys? So, just a thought for the day. We all talk to ourselves, right? Whether it's out loud, whether it's in our mind. Do we really take control of those conversations? And if you could, would you? Do you ask yourselves questions every day like, what am I doing? What are the thoughts going through my head? A lot of people I know, and I'm a victim of this. I've done this many times, where I say, I can't control what goes through my mind. I can't control my thoughts. But what if you could? What if you had the power to control your thoughts? And let's say a thought comes through your mind. Well, have you ever thought about maybe letting the thought go? Or addressing the thought, taking control of that thought and not letting it affect you normally how it would? Because a lot of the time we think about the same stuff over and over again, right? That's what we do. And a lot of people that stress out in their lives because they think about the same issues over and over again, and it gets them to feel a certain way and causes anxiety, causes stress, causes emotions that people don't want to feel. Well, what if you practice taking control of your thoughts to eventually help yourself not feel that way? Wouldn't that be great? Well, there's a way, and it's something I've been looking into. I've been really obsessed with life coaching and curious to possibly do it myself, but I've been taking a lot of the learning and the tips and everything to apply to myself. And every day I've been asking myself and trying to address what goes through my head. What is the thought that causes me this feeling? And then addressing that feeling, and then realizing that if it's not something that makes me feel good, well, maybe I shouldn't think about it. I know that's easier said than done, but that's why you have to practice, right? Every day you have to practice. And that's the thing that people start slacking off on, and then they fall off. It's because we don't practice. Because our brains are wired to do the same thing that we're used to doing over and over again. So if you're used to stressing out, if you're used to thinking about the same things, your brain is just going to automatically do that, right? And once you realize that, and once you realize that you do have the ability to get out of that and figure out a way to not think those thoughts, isn't it worth your time to practice that? I think it is, because I don't want to stress. I don't want to constantly let these thoughts run rampant in my mind. So we have to take control, because it's not about controlling other people or controlling outside situations. It's about controlling what's happening in here, in your mind. And if you can master that, well, damn. Goddamn. Imagine that. Ask yourself, what if you can control your mind? Ask yourself, how do I do that? And then figure out a way. And we'll do it together, because that's what I'm doing. That's my journey right now. Because we all go through shit in life. 50-50, right? 50-50 rule. There's always a good, there's always a bad side. So it's going to happen. Might as well train your mind so that when it happens, you're not freaking out. You're not stressing out. You're able to adapt. And that's what we do as humans, but we get comfortable and lazy. And comfort is the enemy, in certain aspects, majority in here. So I challenge you, every day ask yourself, what are you thinking? What's going through your mind? How is it making you feel? And do you want to feel that way? It's Jordan Anderson signing out. Thought of the day.